Boo. Did I scare you? I already hate this intro, so I'm gonna skip past it. Hi, it's Trifecta. Um, Mask. Why not? There's family outside my door. Please excuse them. I'm going to be taking a break from Daybreak Bingo because it has been burning me out a little bit. But I will be covering a few more other Roblox and also VR chat and Genshin videos. First of which is a really detailed guide from a newer player, so it might not be that detailed. We've got some black powder. Got some black powder. It's set and then I hate this. Got some black powder. It's set in ne- Neapol ne- fuck it, Neapolitan Wars, where you had to fight along with your brethren of different ranks and different classes against also different ranked and different class zombies. It's a really fun game with a whole bunch of cool mechanics that I can't wait to dive into. It's also got a little bit of lore. That's just history stuff. I don't like history. I'm not good at it. So I won't be covering that bit. I will give a little bit of background on the maps and the characters, and also maybe the weapons for that time. So while you watch me lazily play this game, because these are recordings from when I was very, 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 very new, I wanted to explain a few things. The first class consists of 3 roles, and it is known as the line infantry, which is basically the people on the front lines. The first class would be the privates, second, officer, and 3, seamen. I'm just gonna call them the Navy men for my own sanity. The first class is called private. He is the first in the line infantry, and he's pretty run-of-the-mill, and also the person you get assigned if you don't choose any other roles. He's equipped with a musket, bayonet, and saber, and he's honestly really good if you just want to be frontline, front lines. Next is the officer. He's a little bit of a rank up from private, but he has equipped with him a pistol and a saber. No bayonet, unfortunately. The pistol is one of the fastest reloading guns in this game, but it has to be pretty close range in order to work. Last but not least is the Navy men. I would call them seamen, but we all know what that sounds like. Exactly. He is equipped with a blunderbuss and a saber, because saber is for everybody, I think. He's really good with crowd control because his blunderbuss is short ranged and acts like a shotgun. It's not the fastest reloading gun, but it is pretty good. The next class is the musician. This is a supportive class and consists of a fifer, or like a flute, a bugle, bagpipes, and a drummer. While their secondary quote-unquote weapon is their musical instrument, they are also equipped with a saber. Each instrument gives a buff to teammates around you. The fifer gives reload speed and increases the speed of building. Drums give saber swing speed, and the bugle gives double damage bonus when finished being played. The bagpipes do what the fife does, just cooler, and it can also sync with other bagpipes in the area, making it quite the musical fuck it. The next class is the sapper. It's sometimes spelled with an S, sometimes spelled with a Z. It just kind of depends on what region you're from. This is a defensive class equipped with a hammer to build walls, spikes, or I guess smaller spikes. They are also equipped with an axe that can parry the undead's attacks and does 5 times the damage when headshotted. Granted, it does take a while to swing. An individual sapper's build limit is 10, but with multiple sappers, the build limit isn't really a concern. Also, please keep your sappers alive. From a sapper main, y'all do not know how much you need us until you have nowhere to run because all of the defenses are down because you let the only sapper die. Next up is the surgeon. I don't know much about this class because I've only played it a few times, but what I do know is they have the ability to heal players by picking up, I guess, medical stuff by the drops of zombies. They can also set down creative bandages for players to grab and use themselves. They are equipped with a saber, medical supplies, and a box of bandages. I know from personal experience that this healing is painfully slow, so make sure to heal in a safe place or with other people around to defend. I also know that while he can heal you, he cannot cure infections like the chaplain does. Last but not least, the chaplain, the reverend, or the priest. They're kind of all synonymous names anyways. He's not my most favorite class because he's not the most capable of defending himself, but he's equipped with a crucifix, a stake, and the ability to bless. If a soldier is infected, they will slowly become more infected over time until they become a viral runner. But with the priest's blessing, they can slowly turn back to normal. His stake is supposed to be his weapon, but it doesn't do a lot of damage, like at all. He's also equipped with a crucifix that, when used, can temporarily stun and also push back zombies in like a bubble radius. I don't know. It's some weird spooky shit. We're finally moving on to zombies. So the first and very most common type of zombie you will encounter is called a shambler. This is just a regular zombie, grabs you at regular speed, doesn't have any other abilities. In fact, they're actually pretty slow that you can outrun them. The next kind of zombie is called a runner. These guys have red eyes, actually, it's kind of scary, and can run at you at very high speeds. They have very little health to accommodate for the fact that they can tackle you and can snowball when other zombies approach. The last kind of zombie you will commonly see is called a bomber. These guys hold, well, barrels of, I'm guessing, ignited fluid. Because when they hold their torch and when you get close enough, they will ignite it and try to go towards you to bomb you, set you on fire. I don't know. These can be very difficult to deal with, but a little tip that I learned a long time ago was to bait them into lighting their torch and lighting their barrel and just move away. It deals with them pretty well. You also cannot hit them or anything physical because they will explode, but you can shoot at them from afar and use them as like a bowling pin type situation if there are other zombies around. I lied. This is the last kind of zombie you will commonly see on most maps. It's called a sapper zombie, and it's exactly what you think it is. It is a zombie version of sappers. They are equipped with a very large axe that also takes a long time to swing, so you can easily dodge out of their way as soon as you bait them into swinging. The last variant of zombies that are in public servers are only in a few maps. They are called igniter zombies, and upon being seen by a soldier, or upon taking damage that doesn't instantly kill them, they will throw an oil lamp that will ignite a circle of fire, instantly damaging anybody, in the radius, or any barricades and defenses made by sappers. You really do want to get out of the zone before you end up burning to a crisp. These last two variants of zombies are only available in VIP servers, but are pretty cool, and who knows if we'll get to see them in public servers. This zombie variant is called the crawler zombie, and it is how you expect. It is a zombie that crawls. It has an extremely slow speed, but an extremely potent bite. That means that it has more infection and more damage per bite, so you want to watch out. And the last zombie variant is called the big boy zombie. I'm not exactly sure if it has a more official name, but that's what I'm seeing around the servers. It's just a really, really big shambler. There are no notes if it has any more health than a regular shambler, or if it has any special abilities right now. All I can find on it is that it's big, like it's tall. So this is after all of this voice recording trifecta. Apparently, you cannot summon the big boy zombie anymore. I don't have anything else to report other than that. I have no idea why you can't summon it, but you just can't. Okay, this is also post voiceover trifecta, which I guess is still me. I'm gonna stop rambling. This is going to have to be in several parts, this guide, because video is already 10 minutes long, and I thought I'd have it done by today. But I am still working on the other half, so it should take me but a day or two to get the other half completed. The other half will contain more about the history of the settings, the people, and the weapons. And also what happened before the infections and everything. The blight, if you will. It will also have some tips and tricks and also some fun facts, just, for fun. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my time yapping here. And if you have any suggestions for the next guide, you can leave it in the comments. Okay, trifecta out.